Bottom of the Barrel, episode 2. So, Carson.
Yeah.
You got the questions.
Oh, right, I have the laptop this time.
Don't let it go dead.
I'll do my best.
It's fine.
So, we got some more questions, and
They're already talking about us.
We're gonna answer them.
That sounds cool.
Oh, so the snack of this
I will-
episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are
We
talking
have
about
popcorn.
Yeah, we got popcorn today.
Yeah.
it? No more Cheez-Its. Sorry, y'all.
Bonus points in the comments if you can tell us what the snack from episode 1 was. So.
Wow, like we didn't just say it 5 seconds ago.
It's okay. We gave you a hint.
I need water all fucking ready, bro.
Now we all sit in awkward silence.
Yes, alright.
This is the chaos we love.
Alright, so the first question today is quite a doozy. We've got most embarrassing experience. Anyone want to
Dude, I need
willingly
to
Like
go
in theater
first?
or in general?
In general.
Just
I
in
need
general.
to think about
It'll
that.
probably be theater, but
Fudge.
I mean the question for me is who willingly wants to go first on this?
Me, I need to think of something.
I don't know.
I could probably come up with one off the top of my head.
I'm not easily embarrassed, so it's gonna take me
Same.
a minute.
Alright, so I'll just start talking.
Just
You know,
let's get it.
so I'm an only child, so a lot of my embarrassing moments happen with my cousins. Yep. So, I wouldn't call this embarrassing, but it's embarrassing for me because it happened to me. But for everyone else in the family, it probably wasn't embarrassing for them. But we were hanging out at one of my family's houses, and they had a trampoline, and my older cousin was bouncing like the younger cousin, and of course, we got jumped, and then my arm twisted and went behind me.
Holy hell.
So of course this was like first grade, so I'm crying like a baby.
Dude, I'd be crying about it now. 19.
So it's like,
You didn't cry when you dislocated your shoulder.
yeah.
It's happened before. We'll get there.
Tune in.
In like 20 minutes.
I assume I'll talk about it at some point.
And I don't know, I was very embarrassed by it because I was an idiot and decided
Arm go.
to like twist my arm up in the air and it randomly flied behind me. So
Nice.
I've got one.
Okay.
Mine's not exactly theater related. It's theater class related.
uh-oh.
Okay.
So, in high school, we were doing I think this was theater 1 or theater 2. So we're doing
The good
we
old days.
we wrote little plays, like little scenes. So we wrote a we get up to do our first memorized go of it. And I don't remember the words to the scene I wrote. And that's not the bad part.
Yeah.
The bad part is that my dumb, stupid, non-experienced brain messes up, right? Totally shit myself doing it. And I just stand there blank, and then I look at Mr. Brooks, and I'm like, "Can I start over?" And he just looks at me, he's like, so we started over, and then I didn't do well again. It was, I had thick embarrassment for it. Now I look back, not that bad.
Yeah.
But in the moment, I was 14, and I was like, that was not pleasant for me. That was not good.
I got one.
Please go.
So when I was in the 5th grade, there was this trend, I guess, and it was I don't know if you guys ever went through this trend where it was cool to jump off of swings when you're super
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
everyone did
everybody
that,
does
yeah.
that.
That's still
I
cool
still
now.
do that.
So it was
See how far
really
you
cool
go?
to do that when I was in 5th grade, and people
Oh, I
would,
see where this is
people
going.
would take it to the above and beyond though, and do backflips or do front flips off the swing, and so I got really good at doing it, and it was
Straight
cool.
die.
There was one time that I went to do a backflip off of the swing, and
It's dry. I'm sorry.
and
That sounded wrong.
I'm
so sorry.
I'm at the highest, honestly, one of the highest points of the swing.
Yeah. You did it.
Stop.
Bro, I'm drinking.
So I'm at the highest point of the swing, and like I go to do a backflip, and I do the backflip, and I'm spinning around, right, and then like I go to land, and I'm thinking I'm gonna land on my feet because that's how I normally landed. No, that's not how I landed. I landed like straight on my on my butt, like straight on my butt, and like straight up, like legs like forward, like arms like this, and all I feel is like my freaking spine. Like, I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
Not even 10 minutes into the video.
Beep, beep, beep.
I like land.
She meant fruitkin.
I like feel my freaking spine like stack. Like I could feel my spine vibrating, like feeling the vibrations of like landing straight on my butt.
Did you break your tailbone?
Actually, yeah, I didn't break my tailbone, but I slipped like 3 vertebrae in my back and like 2 discs.
Wow.
And I was like a chunky kid, and they made me wear a back brace, and so the whole year, like kids would make fun of me because they thought I had like a waist trainer on because I was just like fat and wanted to be skinny.
You're like,
like
no.
I'm like my back's broken. Actually, things.
No, that's what I call TSC. Actually, that's what I call TSC.
Hi, I'm TSC. Okay, what am I going to be talking about today with you all? Let me think as I talk a lot. Why not? That's the first one that popped into my head. Okay. I'm going to hate myself, but I gotta say it. Anyway, in kindergarten, I was a bad boy, you know?
In kindergarten.
In kindergarten, I was a bad boy. I know, right? A theater person.
Unbelievable.
Bad boy. Anyway.
Sunglasses, a leather jacket, diaper.
Duh. I was the cooler version of Boss Baby.
Boss Baby before there was a Boss Baby.
Hell yeah. Not at all true, but hell yeah. Anyway. What story am I saying again? Oh, right, I had to think.
You were a bad boy.
I was a bad boy. Yes, thank you. Man, I was... Looking back on it, that was pretty stupid what I would do. Like, being that bad boy.
So are we gonna get there?
I was like, what's the bad boy doing? What's the contents of this bad boy persona?
Okay.
Get back here, we need the content.
AKA me, TSC.
TSC.
Anyway.
It's bad.
We had a substitute teacher one day. It was reading time. I was in the back. I like this, where this is going. Anyway, the girl I like was a row ahead of me. All of a sudden, I crawl, because you know you're kindergarten, you can't really just stand up randomly. I crawl into the next row. Not army crawl, just regular crawl. You know, we're not animals. I hate myself so badly. Anyway, during the substitute teacher reading time, I just full on kiss her. Right in front of everyone. Yeah, I make a big scene about it. I remember it to this day. The only thing I can remember about that substitute teacher was he was practically a cowboy. He had one of those huge things on his belt.
A belt buckle?
Thank you. I just remember that being the thing as to why I hate that man. I don't know, because I never remember him. But I just like, that's what threw me over the edge, was that he had a belt buckle. And he put me, I was in kindergarten.
Stop, because my first kiss was in kindergarten too, and it was this snotty, runny-nosed little boy, and my mom found out, and when I got home.
Really?
Yeah, like, cause I did it right in front of the principal, and the principal called my mom.
Oh.
And she came up to the school and she was like, "Oh, so you think you're grown now? You think you're fast?" I did not touch another boy after that.
Okay.
But after I got yelled at by my parents
Bro,
and that substitute teacher, Yes.
I'll hit you with some embarrassment involving kisses as well. This was my first kiss ever.
Wow.
If you even want to call it that. So, musical auditions my sophomore year for Little Shop of Horrors.
Right.
And a Broadway review. I'm not a musical theater person, so I'm like stressed and like shaking, like sitting there, just like not prepared to go and do mine. My girlfriend at the time of like a couple days, I think. I don't even know.
I thought you were gonna say a couple months.
Not even. Oh, we only dated for 2 months. It was crazy. Side note.
Not coming in the video now.
So I'm sitting there like stressed, and she's trying to like calm me down. Not working. I'm like stone faced, just like staring, trying to like chill, and like ready myself. And she just leans over and like pecks me, and I didn't reciprocate at all. Like
You said
Okay, but
like literally, it was like
kissing a wall.
but why?
it was like, and I didn't even move. It took me like 2 seconds to realize what had happened. I'm sitting there, and it's just like peck on the lips, and I'm like,
Wait.
and then I had to go.
Mhm.
Then I got called to do my audition.
She said kiss for good luck.
And I got back and I was like, what the hell was that?
Why?
And then we broke up like a month later.
That kiss was the deciding factor.
No, the fact that she's insane was the deciding factor, but that's a side note. On to...
Let me just practice.
I sense a
smooching
theme
your
here
face.
with the questions. We've got a bit of an experiences episode here. So if you believe in it, whatever it is you believe in, with stuff like this, a paranormal experience.
I can go first.
That was so
That was really
Dude, I am ready. I am livid. Okay.
He prepared.
We're all watching the footage and there's just like a fucking ghost staring at me.
Hey, babe.
I got chills. Stop! Stop!
As I go, hey, babe, and I fake kiss to something.
Dude, I swear, I literally have like
She
mad
literally
chills.
has
Alright.
Bro, there's something in the ceiling. I don't know what it is, but
Hey, rat.
I feel hot though. It's like
Okay.
clammy.
Olivia's having a moment.
Come here.
Babe, you cheating on me? Not her.
All of that.
This fake spirit.
Olivia! Paranormal experiences.
Alright, I'll go first if that's cool with y'all. So, in the last episode, I talked about how my first theater experience was my uncle flying over people. Same building, later in the night, or the day before, they had just finished, I think it was actually like the day before their cold night, or their dark night, right before their actual performance. And we're over there because grandparents are babysitting us and just need to pick up them from after. And they have a very interesting booth setup. It's right in the middle.
You good, G?
Sorry, my hands are like so clammy. I don't know why.
Very good.
It was like that typical in the middle of an audience upper row area.
My hands are greasy.
But it had its own special entrance too, which was kind of cool. It had no lights on except for the casual lights on the soundboard or light board or whatnot. That auditorium gets so dark, but so cool. And like they only have one exit sign, and then behind the booth is actually just a wide open entrance, and it faces south, so the sun is always like directly into it. For some reason that door is actually closed, and I was there. I think we were helping, or I think I was just hanging out with my uncle, and they were finishing up, cleaning up, and I heard some stories about it, but it's just called the Silhouette, and it's cool. It doesn't react as badly as the one that they have in their prop closet and whatnot. That's called the Demon Cerberus
We
type
love
deal.
that.
Say that name again?
Cerberus.
The dog with 3 heads.
Yeah. We good? Thank you.
What did you think he said?
I don't know. I
Honestly.
thought you said cerebrum. I was like, brain? What?
Cerebellum.
Cerebellum.
Is that what it's called? Oh my god, I
Oh
said it wrong.
my Lanta.
This is why I am not a doctor.
Anyway, I'm 5 years old. This is kindergarten.
Still.
So
The
Nate's
fact
still
that
in
you remember
kindergarten
this
here, y'all.
is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, I barely remember anything from kindergarten.
Same.
are you like saying still? Because I'm still talking about my thing.
No.
Okay.
No, you're saying
Hey.
still like 'cause you were
Still in
like,
kindergarten,
you were
like-
five.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. This, and I
We
had
got
some stuff
two
before it
kindergarten
too,
stories.
but like, it's just me for some reason. Like everyone's either in the green room or dressing room, so not in that huge thing. And I'm just on the stage. I'm playing around probably with like Legos or something, you know, a kid
Oh, we love Legos.
or a Transformer,
Lincoln
something
Logs.
like that.
Lincoln Logs.
Not Lincoln Logs, because you need like a full entire set for that.
Facts.
And I'm just looking up. The only light is an exit light, red. So and it's the old style where it's not glass, so it's pretty. It's still pretty dim. There's this random light on that's like either shining up to the booth or that's in the booth,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden I just see the silhouette walk back and forth and back and forth. It just keeps on repeating,
Whack.
and it looks like someone's like checking all the instruments and consistently making sure everything's on or everything's off, just consistently, kind of like SM here, where
Mhm.
you'll just see this body walking back and forth or whatnot. And like it was just kind of cool. 5 years old, I'm just like, whoa, that's cool. That's cool.
That's nice.
And then like
That's nice.
I swear the body, like, cause it's been not profile to me. It's been like either facing fully left
Mhm.
or right, and then me just staring there for a while. I just see it like from left just go straight at me. Like there's no eyes on it, but I could just tell that it was looking right at me. I'm like, fuck. So I grab like my Transformers or whatever, and I book it to the green room. I just hide behind the curtains, I think, or something like that, because I'm like, I don't know what could happen. And they're like, it's normally a calm ghost. Nothing terribly bad happens. So
We love a calm ghost.
We
It's
love a
just a
ghost. I've
friendly
never had a
spirit.
ghost.
as it stares me down.
Spirit nonetheless. Stop,
Yeah,
because
sorry
I keep
that-
getting
sorry that was-
chills.
You got Legos?
You got, I want to play Legos.
Transformers, is that the new Bumblebee?
So,
Out of the three of you guys, who wants to
Who want to go next?
That's cool.
I don't, well, let's
Yeah.
We live for that.
start it, I guess, yeah. So, like, when I was, like, starting high school, I had a lot of, like, sleep paralysis stuff going on. Like, it was just bad. Like, I've always had, like, sleep issues, whatever. And, like, there was just this one time where, like, I was watching, like, Conjuring, because I love scary movies so much, and, like, Conjuring, like...
The Conjuring's a good one.
Like, they're so good, right? And, like, this was actually, like, only my second time watching it, and, it still freaked me out a little bit, but, like, I was like, whatever. And so I'd go to bed, whatever, and all of a sudden I'd wake up and, like, I can't move. And, like, I'd experienced sleep paralysis before, so I was just, like, trying to calm myself down, because, like, I just hate the idea of, like, immobility, like, not being able to control my body, like, you know? And, so the way my room was set up, it was, like, about the size of this or whatever. Like, say my bed's, like, over there, and, like, this
I am
part
the
was, like,
bed.
a closet, yeah. Over where Nate is like, where the closet, was. In that area.
Over by Nate.
Over
Over
by
there.
Nate, over
Over
there.
by the literal closets in the corner of this room.
Is where Nate was in our room.
But my closet was, like, weird. It was, like, it was, like, just, like, two big doors. But, like, inside it was just, like, shaped really weird. Like, I don't know. And so, like, the closet was cracked. And normally, like, I closed it because, like, you know.
Then the
Yeah.
monsters in that shit.
Right.
You know, like,
No one likes monsters in that closet.
So, like, I, like, look, like, my eyes are just, like, scanning the room or whatever, and I, like, look over to where my closet is, and I just see, like, glowing eyes. Like, I don't know how to explain it. That's the only way I can, like,
shout
cat
out to all
eyes.
the monsters in everybody's closets. You're doing
Shout
Shout out
great
to
work.
Monster Eye. Or
Like, you know when, like, you, like, film a cat, and the eyes are just, like, yeah, it was like that, and I was just, like, I was just, like, what is going on? And, like, I was just, like, breathing, like, trying to, like, control myself, and, like, it just, like, the doors just, like, fling open, and then there was just, like, nothing there, and then I was just, like, I just closed my eyes. I was like, bro, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to
You're like,
sleep.
Go away.
It was just, like, yeah, it was just weird.
Wild.
Sleep paralysis. Deep.
My turn?
I don't care.
I can go, yeah. I have a ton. If you know my family at all, you know we've been haunted, like, the vast majority of our lives. Y'all want an old one or a more recent one?
I want
What's
to
one that you've
skip the
experienced?
scariest one.
All of them.
Okay. I wasn't entirely sure if it was like.
No, I mean
it's been in my generation for like.
no. Some of the experiences from earlier in my life I was a little too young for. We can do an episode solely on paranormal stuff because I think we've all had a ton of it. I'll do a slightly more recent one. This is wild. Sorry, I don't know why I chose this.
It's wild.
It's
It's
wild.
popcorn. Not just
So,
popcorn. It's wild.
It was like a build up to this. So my sister went over to a friend's house and they played with a Ouija board, which never do that. Ever.
Literally never, please.
Never.
Just don't touch those things. They're the worst thing ever.
Strong warning, don't! Ouija boards are not games.
So she did that.
It's on my Amazon shopping.
Same.
So she did that, and then she comes home, and stuff, normal paranormal stuff for a while. And then her friend that she did it with gave her the tapestry from the basement where they did it in, right?
Makes
So we moved, and we thought, oh, we're gonna be fine. And we hung that tapestry in our new house in our garage, because a decent amount of people in my family smoke, and we have like a seating area in the garage for people to hang out in.
Makes sense.
So that's where it was hung, and then just like some whack stuff started happening, like my sister got sleep paralysis, my dad got sleep paralysis. Neither of them had ever had it before. I was sitting watching Solo with my dad, and the door to the bathroom, I just see the handle turn and push the door open a little bit. Like nothing,
Stop.
nothing there,
Chill.
literally nothing.
Cool.
I'm just
Chills.
watching, and then out of the corner of my eye, see it move a little, and I turn to see the handle go down, and the door push in a little bit. And I immediately, I'm like, pause the movie, what was that? My dad was like, I didn't see anything, because he never sees anything until he does, which
Yeah.
means we're screwed. And I was like, I swear that door just opened. He was like, it was probably just Jerry. I was like, no, I saw the handle turn and
right.
open the door. And then this is a kind of funny part. My dad had cilantro in the fridge at one point, and he opens it when he was making dinner, and he's like, where is it? Like, he just couldn't find it. Literally looked everywhere, had my sister look, thought she hit it, had my mom look, thought she hit it, had me look, nobody could see it. The next day, he opens the door to the fridge, and it's right in the middle of the fridge. Like,
That's cool.
right dead center, like, right in his line of sight, and he's like, that's weird.
I hate that. That's like parents' first that's
like-
weird.
He was like,
That's
strange.
weird.
He's like, that
Like,
was
the whole
really...
house didn't just look for the cilantro.
No, he knew it. He was like, that's really whack. Like that. And then I had like some weird fits of anger and just like weird stuff going on. And just like in general. And we kind of put two and two together and we were like, oh, it's the tapestry.
Yeah.
Nothing before the tapestry, a ton of stuff after the tapestry. So my dad rips it off the wall, puts it in a pot, covers it in gin, and lights it on fire.
As he should.
And it's a tapestry, right? It's made of fabric. It didn't burn.
What the?
It would not burn. This is all true. This is legit. This happened. It
like
just
how
like flat out
chills.
wouldn't burn. He had to cover it like completely soaked through in lighter fluid to get it to burn.
Wow.
And I went inside and got like water to like put it out. And out of the smoke, my mom saw like what looked like a coyote, like a shadow, like a silhouette of it, run out of it, jump over our fence, and stop and look back at her, and it had blue eyes. And it looked at her, and then it turned and it kept running.
I
That's
have
cool.
chills.
Like that's
That
cool,
whole
but
story, I
it's
just-
Yeah, so
ugh.
basically we had to banish a demon from our house, which was lit. And then everything went back to relatively normal, just like normal ghost stuff for my family. Just like every so often weird stuff. That's whack. I still, in that house, I see a shadow go from my sister's room toward my mother's room. It's wild. Yeah. Lots of ghost stuff.
El Coyote.
She's not Dora. Don't trust her.
Hola. Sorry.
Oh no,
Okay.
that one didn't have blue eyes. Our dog Pryor got attacked. When we went out of town, our dog got attacked by a coyote, and our friend was there, but she said it was like really big and had blue eyes, which coyotes don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like a literal physical embodiment of what was
That's cool.
haunting us that attacked our dog and nearly killed him.
That's
Love
crazy.
Actually, it just like bit him, and then my sister's friend Gabby kicked it in the face, and then it ran away.
That reminds me of that like kangaroo video where the kangaroo's like going after the dog and the guy just like
It just bombs it.
the kangaroo's like
Yes.
oh shit what's happening?
What the Oh,
Amberly,
me.
you up?
Mine's definitely not as exciting as all of your guys's. Just saying.
So when we do
You
so
dropped
when
the
we
ball.
do a paranormal one, you're just not gonna be here.
I have some, but I
we
don't
should
have like
react
a
to
lot.
like
Like,
paranormal
it's definitely not.
videos too or something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright.
Play
So we
Phasmophobia.
okay. I need to backstory this a little bit. So it's a theater ghost experience because that's like the biggest one I've ever had. So there was this girl Ashley. Her older brother was in a show. We used to have a couch on the catwalk, and just keep listening.
Catwalk couch.
Yep. And so
Side
they
note: did people bang on it?
probably
Every high school has that one couch that
probably.
Every high school
everybody
theater.
except for me.
Yep. And then
She's lying.
shut up.
Never have I
Where
ever.
are you, Dollar Tree headset? You're lost. Continue.
They like didn't have.
That was so late. Nate?
Sounds like your car trying to.
I was trying to keep it in, and then I just couldn't. That's also what she.
That was the perfect
Oh
sound
my
of my
God.
car, of my car heaters trying to work.
All right, Everly,
In the
continue, please.
Sorry.
Ghost.
Yeah, ghosts. That's
Yes,
what we're talking
ghosts.
about.
That's what I am talking about. So they didn't have they didn't have much money. So and she really wanted to see her older brother in the show. So he snuck her in like right before call or something like that.
Mm.
And he had her like sit on the couch for the show. Halfway through the show, there's like a really exciting moment. I don't remember what show this is. I have no clue. It was like right before I went to like, it was like in the 90s.
Oh, it was before you were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like leading up to the story.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You gotta know
backstory.
what
Did say
happened.
backstory.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
you have
say
to know what
Okay.
happened to Ashley.
I thought that it was something that you had
Oh,
experienced.
dang, she gonna die, ain't she?
Yes.
Dang it.
So she's leaning over, like leaning
Welcome.
over,
You're
and
late to
then
the
she just
party,
like
bud.
falls
Stop.
onto the stage.
Like snap snack,
Like, she just falls
on
onto
the stage.
Yes. During like a really intense moment of the show too.
That's gonna ruin the floor.
Dude, imagine like how intense that was. Like
Yeah.
seeing an intense part of a show and then like someone
Yeah.
falling and like you probably are like, damn, like this is a part of the show type shit. The
Oh.
whole time she's dead
Yeah.
in front of you, like.
Mm.
So that's the backstory. And so she basically haunts like the catwalks and like the shop area
Mm.
because that's like how we got up to the catwalks and to that
Mhm.
couch originally before we like actually got ladders for our catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the 90s.
Gotta love it.
So she like haunts that like we have like a dock area where we like
Mm.
hold like chairs and all of that in our
Mhm.
shop. And if you go up there, sometimes you'll just like randomly see like a girl sitting in a chair, or if you are literally in the lighting booth and no one else is there, you can literally just see a silhouette like falling onto the stage.
Oh my god.
It's terrifying.
This whole-
still.
Dude,
like it's
that's
still terrifying,
wild.
but that's like the
Every-
only
That's
like
kind of
moment.
cool.
Every
That's
answer
wild.
from this
Like
question
it's
has
really
given chills.
creepy, but like you're still like, all right.
Really
That's
hefty.
And
Does.
anytime you walk into the shop, you'd be like, "Hello, Ashley. Like,
Mhm.
I'm here. I'm not here to like harm you. Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
because she's of course like very mad at her brother still and all of that. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Wild.
yeah,
Alright, luckily, the next question, maybe,
not as intense.
is more lighthearted. Because the next one is just, anybody got some whack high school stories? Just like a first one that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Dumb stuff you did in high school.
I played basketball my junior and like partly of my senior year, and I am not athletic. I'm not athletic at all. Just let that be known.
Cool.
I would like to point out,
I don't even think you're in frame.
probably not.
But so this was my junior year when I first started playing basketball. There was like a moment where we were in a fast break. So in a fast break, that's like where everyone's on one side of the court, like paying attention to that, and then like you pool. You like throw
I
the
know.
ball
I
in.
know what a fast break is.
She's explaining it for the audience.
But,
Okay,
okay,
if
yeah,
they don't
so,
know what it is.
Yeah, so basically
Or Amber
the
Lee.
ball gets thrown in and it's actually
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
I was just saying Space Jam and I'm like, my hand's already here, I'll make the dove.
Space. It's like, no. Okay,
Release
so
me.
this was like one of the first actual games that I had, and I started on JV before I actually like got to varsity.
As one does.
Yeah, and so this is at this point I'm in JV. Yeah, I'm in JV, and so like I said, not the best basketball player. I'm in a fast break. The ball gets thrown in basically, and I like catch the ball, and I like look, and I see that there's like nobody in my way. So instantly I hear my coach like from the side go like, run, like drive to the basket. Like
Did you
nobody's
not
there.
dribble? Did you
I
just?
did. No, I'm doing good, and I'm like running, I'm dribbling, I'm going, and I like go for a layup as one would. Yeah, and I go for
When
a layup.
you are too short to just
And-
slam it.
I don't even know what happened, honestly. I tripped over my own foot. I didn't make the layup. Everybody in the gym was laughing at me.
Did you eat it?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like
I
completely
popped
went.
That's the first one for this new episode.
No, I hit my knee earlier.
Alright, that's the second one
for this episode.
I just like popped up and I was just like trying to laugh with everybody. No one, I was hurt. My ego was hurt.
My
was
ego
like-
was hurt.
I want to cry.
Wait, I forgot what mine was now. Someone else can go ahead. Wait, what was the question too?
Whack high school story. Any whack high school story.
Cool.
You good?
I cannot.
Or-
I'm good.
You good to go, or can I go?
You can
I
go.
go?
I
Alright.
need some time to think. I was a goody in high school. No, I'm not
Well,
gonna
okay,
lie.
mine's not.
That's not true at all.
I was
did
just
a lot of
weird.
Yeah, so like mine's definitely like a part of the theater because that's like all I did in high school, really.
Nerd.
You are also a theater major.
That's the point.
So of course, when you have tech week, it's like long week. You're there till like 10 p.m. casually.
Midnight.
Actors
Go
hate
on.
tech week.
Techies hate tech weeks too.
Everybody who does
Okay.
anything involving theater
Yes.
hates
Hates
Tech
Tech
Week. Even the director hates Tech
Yes.
Week.
Yes.
But then
Act-
again, I kind
actors
of
hate
love
it
it
'cause they-
actually. Cause
actors
Actors
hate
don't
it.
get to do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actors hate it because they can't act. Techies hate it because actors are in their way.
And
Literally.
directors hate it because they have to deal with it.
It
Yeah.
wastes more time.
No.
Go ahead.
So 10 o'clock, we're doing Spam-A-Lot. We're in the middle of Spam-A-Lot.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Such a good show.
So of course we're using the pit for this show, and there's like I don't even.
Popcorn. Sorry. I just stepped on it.
There's like this weird thing on the like orchestra conductor stand, and we're of course all like sleep deprived. So this one person has like a 10-foot charger. I have video proof, so if I can find it, I'm gonna put it in here. She's trying to fish this random thing from like the conductor stands here, and then like the lip of the stage is here. And she's just trying to like fish this random thing. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was like a paperclip. I don't even know. And there was also Oreos. She was like, "Oh, maybe I could get the Oreos." You have a charger. And she
Don't
does
smack
this.
somebody.
We're getting there.
Oh.
Someone else
I
like
was
walks.
smart, yeah.
Of course, someone like walks down, grabs like something, and then like walks back up. She doesn't notice that.
Oh no.
She does this thing, and of course she's like laying on the lip of the stage, like.
Smack.
Of course, me, I'm just like, I'm just gonna film this.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna.
What?
Go on with your story.
What did I just miss? Everybody looked like they seen a ghost. Everybody's like,
You want a kernel?
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god.
You dropped the kernel.
So, yes, she eventually just like whacked someone in the face.
Straight bonk.
Literally just went, and they
you
were just
have,
like.
you have video proof
Damn.
of this.
I don't know if I got the actual like whack, but you can just see the story of her just like.
My my whack high school experience.
Oh my god. Experience.
Yep, that's how I talk, guys. Experience. Anyway, these two, everyone hated them. Let me just preface that. these two, nobody liked them. I think that's why they started dating. Not entirely sure. You never know. They, this was my sophomore year. The guy was in my grade, and the girl was the year younger. You can tell where this is going, can't you? Can't you?
Probably.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're focusing on a kernel.
Can you please spell it out word for word for me, like we've been doing for the rest of the episode?
SIXTY-NIN.
My mind stopped working.
I'm
Illiterate.
Say
Cool.
that again.
No, I'll explain it. Anyway,
I'm illiterate.
this this is before my school got super security, or like security in everywhere, cameras every corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. They started dating, not too bad. Homecoming, I almost called it high school. Homecoming,
High school.
High school, man.
High school.
dude. Homecoming came around. That's when it started getting whack. They started sneaking off,
Uh-oh.
doing the
Uh-oh.
sex.
The sex.
Well, I was thinking about
And
saying
you
doing
forget
the
you're in
S
college.
word, and then I was like,
Sex.
doing the sex.
Doing the number 2.
Doing the
Doing
now.
But they started doing the number sex.
Three.
Doing
Doing
the
the-
horizontal
The number,
dance.
the number 69.
They were 69 in?
Anyway. That was what I was spelling. S-I-X.
Oh!
Wait, they actually were?
Oh my god!
Wait, legit? Where?
We have an e-hall that was just added maybe because the high school I went to is only like 30 years old. They added it 15 years ago, I think, something like that. Anyway,
I'm still lost.
so we have
okay.
we have a brand new hall. Everything's nice and cool. The best bathrooms are there, so pristine and everything.
Oh,
You know.
no.
Take a peek at that.
That's not it. That's not where they did it. They did not do it there. That would have tainted the cleanliness of that entire hall for me. However, they did it in the little stairwell that's on the outside that leads towards the exit.
Oh, no.
But what's funny is that there's an extra secret door that leads to like a third level that no one has been to except for the janitor or whatever. No one knows what's down there and whatnot. Yeah. So they do it underneath the very bottom stairwell. They're doing the sex and they get caught. I just want to say it because it sounds funny. Okay?
I know.
But they get caught there. And because of them, that's why security got increased everywhere.
Oh, gosh.
And I think why there are so many cameras in that hall too is because there's something hidden in that extra doorway for the third level. Because on the map, it shows a third level, but then it just looks like it's gotten erased or cut off for
Wow.
whatever's there.
Secrets.
But they did it in at least twice, every single hall, except for that one, because they got caught in that one. Yeah. They even did it outside. They did it in a bush.
Bro.
We have a thing called the drug park. Maybe that will help you realize where I went to school. But yeah, and there's this huge tunnel that's underneath a road because it's like a drain pipe or whatever. They did it in there.
Ew.
Yeah.
I believe that means
Yep.
it's my turn to
You're
talk.
up.
Whack high school story. What's a good one? I'll just talk about. So my freshman year, English 1 at school. I had a couple friends in that class. That was a nice one. I give it a 4. So I had a couple friends, especially second semester in this class. My friend, me, a friend of mine, like a really good friend of mine, my best friend at the time, and a kid that literally just like he did would do anything. It was nuts. So the funniest thing we ever did, and my teacher never said anything about it. Never. Bless her, I loved that teacher as well. She was great. But So we're just like vibing in class, and she couldn't give me. Especially me. She couldn't give me any shit because I aced that class. I got like a 95 in that class, so she couldn't be like, "You're not paying attention," because I was destroying
You're like,
that class. I was
acing
so
this
good in that
class.
class. So one day, Fred's talking about like, "Yo, give me any carbonated beverage, and I can shotgun that right here, right now." And I was like, "Legit?" He's like, "Yeah." My other friend's like, "I have a root beer in my bag," and he's like, "Give me it."
Like a can of root beer?
Like a can of Barks, like a mug root beer. So he whips it out. And he's like, "I don't have anything to stab. Can I give you a stab it?" My dumbass. I gave him my pencil.
Yeah.
My pencil. I'm like, "Yeah, just use my pencil." And he was like, "Sick." Takes it middle of class. We were like, had work time for a project we were doing. She was like, she had just finished the lesson for the day. And she was like, "Okay, work on this like worksheet,
Yeah.
work on this assignment." He gets up, like, so if the classroom's set up like this, like if you are the teacher's desk facing that way, he's literally stands up right here, stands up right here, and just crushes it.
Alright. Respect to him.
So he's doing it, and I see my teacher like looking at papers. She glances, she's like, as he's like halfway through, and then he's like, "Ugh." And we were like, "Wow, you didn't finish it." And he's like, "It's really fizzy," and we're like, "Yeah, no
That's the
shit,
point.
it's a root beer." Like, and then he finishes it, and he just like completely covered in root beer.
Of course.
Hand sticky, my pencil is sticky.
Just
Oh
keep-
my god, I still have it on my Snapchat. And then later, for our final in that class, finals, we had just finished the final. I said something, and my friend was like, "Yo, let's film a Snapchat, like, finals week be like," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do this." And I legit rear back and smack my head on the desk. Full force. I don't know, I think I was like, "Dude, I could hit my head on this desk and not even feel it." My friend was like, "Bet." So I just,
Of course, you know.
like, full on, like, that loud, like, full on scolded table. Teacher still, nothing. And then he recorded it, he was like, "Yo, do that again." And it was funny. Just, we barely paid attention. 2 of us failed, I aced it, it was great.
That's all the time that we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and leave any questions that you have in the comments, and they may be featured on our next video.
And on that note,
We're going out!